So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
I think the wide players will be very important here, Peter. A lot is going to be asked of them.
Yeah, they've got a fair bit of work to get through.
Yeah, because they're going to have to cover the flanks on their own. They need to push up and establish some menace, some control, press from the front and act like auxiliary wingers, if you will, while also doing a fair bit of defending. And what's more, they're often expected to be the main supply routes in the side.
So we're up and running. It's of course round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I'd love to see what the exciting Kaoru Mitoma will get up to, Peter. He's naturally left-sided. He likes to hug the touchline, play wide, and when he gets that opportunity just to isolate fullbacks, take them on, he can go left and right. And he's very clever as well at ghosting his way into the penalty box, undetected, and popping up with the odd goal.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Looking for options for movement. Played through for the wide man. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's being shifted off it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's going to be another throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min gets a foot in here. This looks promising. That is ended up in no man's land. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Kane. Caicedo. He's looking wide. Now it's... Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Martinez is offering a wry smile there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Son Heung-min goes short, chooses to go back. He's tried one! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Still goalless at the moment. Rutter. Back to the keeper it goes. Nacho. Back towards the middle. And it's Caicedo. Distributed tidily. And here's Kane. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Son Heung-min. Martinez had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Kajolu. Now it's Martinez. Over to the left. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Welbeck. Ruter. Martinez. Kane. Nicely spread. It's a good spell of possession, this. Martinez! Goal! Manchester United! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Number 5, Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
He's shifting through the gears here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Gross. Mitoma. Akanji does really well to win the ball there. And it's Kane. Gross. Ruter. Kane. Oh, that's a key interception.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Brighton couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He's on it, can he get away? Corner number 2 then. Son Heung-min with the short one. No way through, so back it comes. And the shot! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Robertson. Robertson.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Martinez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Mitoma. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Son Heung-min.
Minutes has been
Now it's
indicated.
Casemiro. It's Casemiro! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. There's the whistle for half-time. To review the first half.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're just settling back into this second half. De Kalpa, Brighton finding their passes. It'll be a throw-in. Casemiro wins the duel this time. That has been slung wide. Dunk. Son Heung-min goes on a charge down the left. Kane. Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Son Heung-min plays it short. Opts to play it back. Brighton are looking to go forward now. Now it's Welbeck. It's a good foot in there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Kane. Manchester United are 2 up early in the second half. Ruter. Gross. Kadiolu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Martinez. So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Kane. Martinez. He's having a go. Oh, another save. Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. He's in a great position here. And he's gone backward here. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And now a sudden chance to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Not the most accurate pass. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Brighton looking to pass their way through. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Now it's Kane. Akanji. Caicedo. And it's Robertson. Played to Casemiro. Ruter. And he's surging through. Jimenez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Martinez. Mbappe opts for safety. Jimenez. Half an hour gone in the second half. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Martinez. Great skill, that's nice. Caicedo concedes a free kick for that. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Number 5, Lautaro Martinez. Number 18,
Dunk.
Son Heung-min.
It's a pretty loose
Coming on the
pass.
field, number 10,
That is
Mikel
good
Oyarzabal.
alertness.
Number 23, substitution.
Mikel Oyarzabal. Caicedo. And he's intervened well there. Manchester United can consider themselves just about safe now. Kadiolu. Played out to the right. It's a good ball out wide. Oyarzabal. Now it's Mbappe. Takes a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Corner count is rising. That's 6.
Kane. Number 26, Robertson.
Mbappe is short.
Casemiro.
Look at the space. Shot, surely!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Number 13,
Just off target.
Eduardo Camavinga. Number 22, Federico Valverde. Substitution in progress.
It's a lucky 7th corner. Mbappe plays it short. Oh, super chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Valverde does well to get it back. And it's Welbeck. Jimenez powering forward here. Oh, that's delightful. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Mbappe, great vision. And he's worked it through. Great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that will be it. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was... So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
And already we're underway here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. This familiar tale ready to be retold. It's not an especially good pass, that. Semenyo. And this is Kane. Martinez. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Lautaro Martinez.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kane. Now it's Martinez.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And that was nowhere near his best. Nouri. Now it's Semenyo. Now it's Martinez. Kane. Nouri. And it's O'Reilly. And Kusanov. Oh, there's the clearance. Stood up well to him there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Kane. Now this could be a chance, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. Nouri. Gehi. And Cherki. Nacho promptly onto that, and that is that. Son Heung-min. Now it's Kane. He's on it. Chance! They've scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Cherki looking for the run. O'Reilly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Caicedo. And it's Robertson. And Casemiro. Now it's Martinez. Can he get it through? Oh, that's clever. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Nouri. Oh, that's well spotted. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Casemiro. Passing nice and neat. He's gone for goal! Sensational from Kane! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're at it again in double quick time. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Harry Kane!
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Son Heung-min. Turns back here, probably the best option. Akanji. Mbappe. Searching pass he's played there. O'Reilly.
2 added minutes.
It's Bernardo Silva. Cherki. He's found the way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Casemiro. Kane. Now it's Kane. Kusanov. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Manchester United, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been in Semenyo! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Out to the right. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland. And this is Kane. Now it's Martinez. And this is Son Heung-min. No foul, says the referee.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And he was quick to react.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Martinez. And that's gone loose.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Yehi. Manchester United are simply cruising along with this 3-goal lead. He's got away, delivered with swing. Well read, and the danger is averted. Just about up to the hour now. Rodri. And Yehi. Now it's Martinez. Son Heung-min. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they've got to deny him time.
He's tried one! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And it's O'Reilly. Oh, good-looking ball. Bernardo Silva. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. Nacho does well to get it back. Nacho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, good ball! Robertson gets it clear. Haaland gets flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
We have got changes
Bernardo
here
Silva.
from both sides, in fact.
Coming on to replace him is number 47, Phil Foden.
Shifted it to the flank.
Substitution in progress.
He's in a good position here. And it's hoisted clear. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Haaland. Rodri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And this is Kane. It's Kane! And it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
After 74 minutes is number 20, Harry Kane! Substitution on the field, number 27.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 21.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Number
Now it's
82,
Oyarzabal.
Lewis. Number 6, Ake.
Now it's
Substitutions
Casemiro.
taking place.
And it's made its way. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
For Manchester United.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cherki pinches it off him. Played out to the left flank. Chance here to counter. It's played through for him. Oh, important interception. Ake. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Haaland. The message is clear. None shall pass. Foden. Cherki. Camavinga. Here's Oyarzabal. Gehi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Semenyo. O'Reilly. Foden. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, they can break here. Casemiro has it in a wide position. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Oyarzabal. Haaland. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Gehi. And it's O'Reilly.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Mikel Oyarzabal.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, delightful ball. Foden. Now it's Semenyo. And that's it. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
And the list of names suggests that what we have in front of us here, Jim, is a 3-5-2 formation.
Well, this system, Peter, allows for a really expansive passing game. If your centre-backs can play, then you see lots of diagonal switches to the wing-backs, and it all makes for a stylish, attractive bundle. However, its biggest weakness are those gaps between centre-backs and wing-backs, and with quick enough movement from the opposition, that can cause lots of trouble.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's one of today's standout fixtures between teams who are meeting for the second time this season. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, one of the most talked about players in recent times is this guy, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I really like his enthusiasm, his energy, his commitment, his attitude. The way he goes about his business is with real purpose.
Shot! Sticks it away! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And back to the keeper they go. Rodon. Gruev. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's Martinez. Son Heung-min played back into the centre. Gruev. Now it's Kane. Martinez is onto this. It's anyone's ball now. Aronson. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And it's Kane. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bogle. Turns back here, probably the best option. Justin. Long ball looking to counter. Nacho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's found a way through. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. So it is still 0-0. Kane. Aronson! Nicely shaped ball. And he was quick to react. Played out to the right. Leeds applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. This looks promising. Now, can they get shapes to shoot? He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Leeds given another corner. They've played it short. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Ambitious ball here. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's Casemiro! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Casemiro deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Ampadu. Now Gruev. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Ampadu. Spread out to the left. Engages and forces him off the ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking to play him in. Here comes the cross. Robertson. Bogle. He's in a great position here. He's picked his way through. He gets big. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Ampadu. Goodmanson. He is through here. In with the challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Martinez. Ampadu. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Kane gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Passing is crisp and sharp. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Gruev. Calvert-Lewin. Caicedo does really well to win the ball there. That has been cut short. That is good strength. Knocks it into space. Pass somewhat off target. Struijk. Aronson. Struijk. Now he's off and running.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's well spotted. Son Heung-min. Now Martinez. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And he was alert to it. Now it's Kane. Gruev. And it's Bogle. And here's Calvert-Lewin. Kane. Good ball, good take. Mbappe. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Struijk. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Great vision. Played into space out wide. He's got away. Plays it in low. That's a lovely, neat pass.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Bogle unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Kane. Played out towards the right wing. Aronson. Looking for options for movement. De Gea needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Calvert-Lewin. Well-timed, excellent interception. Tries to play it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the finish! Oh, Harry Kane, how good are you? About as smooth as it gets. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Pinches it off him. He's found a way past. Okafor. It's a goal kick. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
The most accurate pass. Oh, there's a probing ball. Goodmanson gets a good foot in there. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he...
Chance for a shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Is number 13.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
Calvert-Lewin! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
Leeds get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Out to the left it goes. Akanji. It's a searching pass. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Okafor. He's shifting through the gears here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until...
It's Kane! And that is doing no harm at all.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Well, there's the clearance. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, what a ball! Shot a goal! Off the post! Now that is commitment to the cause.
it might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Son Heung-min with the short one. Chooses to go back. It's a loose ball. Chance! Oh, crossbar! Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodon gets it away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he shoots! Oh, he hit that sweetly. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Calvert-Lewin.
5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked out the run. Martinez! It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Nyonto is herring after that one. Calvert-Lewin. Now it's Nyonto. And the shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And that's that. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone against him. It's a defeat that hurts. Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one. Everton have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield free and the attacking...
It's Kane! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
The goal scorer for Manchester United after 6 minutes is number 20, Harry
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Jimenez cuts out the pass. Now it's Ndiaye. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Kane. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Kane. That's a good ball out wide. Mbappe!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Good-looking ball. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Dewsbury Hall. O'Brien. And it's Armstrong. And Garner. And it's made its way to him. Gets a good foot in there. Nicely aimed pass. Everton deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Armstrong. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Now it's Kane. Oh, good spread. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Martinez. Has a shot! Outstanding by Martinez! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Manchester United.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Son Heung-min has given away a free kick. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well read, nice interception. Ndiaye.
Such good technique.
Ndiaye is fouled. Dewsbury Hall! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe. Kane. Now it's Martinez. And he's only too happy to take that back. Good ball, good take.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nicked it back promptly. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Armstrong. Idrissa Gueye. Martinez. And this is Kane. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, good ball! Keane. And here's Kane. It's Kane! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Ndiaye.
Oh, really well played.
And he's through, it's one-on-one. He's had a shot! It's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 10.
Everton get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Ndiaye. Jimenez gets over and intercepts. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Kane. And there's the shot! And it's Robertson. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Kane. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Manchester United are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Martinez. Martinez! Keane. Martinez. O'Brien pokes it out wide. And here's Lautaro Martinez. It's Kane! Classic Kane brilliance! A finish of true class! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And that's a throw-in.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Now it's Kane, played out to the right. Kane! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Everton have the chance to go the other way. Kane being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ndiaye's cross. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 45. Coming on the field is number 20.
Branthwaite does really well to win the ball there. Over to the left. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min goes pelting down that left-hand side. Martinez. Manchester United have their second corner now. Son Heung-min plays it short. And he's gone backward here. And here's Casemiro. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Kane. Gently done. Now he's off and running. Nacho gets a foot in here. Dewsbury Hall. Martinez. Now it's Kane. It's a really well-measured ball. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. In with the challenge. Now it's Martinez. He's gone for goal! Just about up to 75 minutes. Idrissa Gueye wins the duel this time. And he skips past his man. Played out to the left flank. Well, they've got it again. And it's Dewsbury Hall. Son Heung-min threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And Martinez!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 10. Coming on the field. Number 34. Number 18. Grealish. Substitution.
Keane. And it's Tarkowski. O'Brien. Just eases him off the ball. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now Mbappe. He's on it, can he get away? That's been cut out, well played. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Oyarzabal. Valverde. Caicedo. Into the last 5 minutes. Tarkowski. O'Brien. And it's Tarkowski. That has ended up in no man's land. Garner does well to get it back. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Oyarzabal.
There will be 3 minutes
Back
added
towards the
time.
middle. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Valverde. Now it's Oyarzabal. And the return pass. Now it's Messi. Steaming on goalwards. Garner. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Well, conditions here are unkind to say the least.
Hello,
Welcome everybody on a
welcome to
wet, wet night. The rain is tumbling down here by the bucketful, and it is going to have a real impact on the important contest that lies ahead. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
And now, lining up for
And the list of
Manchester
names suggests
United.
that what we have in front of us here, Jim, is a 3-5-2 formation.
Well, I can tell you, Peter, that I actually always like playing in this formation because as a wing-back, you get more freedom to go forward. As an orthodox full-back, you had to be more selective in the runs you made. The back three should be able to deal with certainly one opposition striker and possibly two. And that's why I liked it, because I didn't have to get back that much.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It's, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Back into the middle. Might be dangerous. Martinez! Off the post! So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I'll be keeping an eye on this fella, Solanke, who I'm sure will be leading the line out there. He's very strong in the air.
And Martinez! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Deftly away. Xavi Simons. Now this could be a chance. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Son Heung-min. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
He's played it long. João Palhinha.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Great ball if he can get there. Just the goalkeeper's a bit... Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Lautaro Martinez. Lautaro Martinez.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder, and the task...
Martinez! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Now it's Mbappe, and he's gone backward here. Lovely ball and a finish! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. Son Heung-min with the short one. Caicedo goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Number 25, Caicedo.
So that's 2 now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's picked his way through. Jimenez makes the interception. Now it's Kane. Great vision. And he's worked it through. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Now it's Martinez. Martinez. That looks a good ball through. And this is Casemiro. It's Casemiro! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
And it's made its way to shot a goal! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kolomuani. And it's Bissouma. And here's Solanke. Nice physical challenge.
Solanke really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cleared without complication. Gallagher looking to run onto it. Akanji gets good distance on it. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot! Oh, extraordinary.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Shifted it to the flank. Gray. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Kane. Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. Gallagher. And he's forced to go back. Now Simons. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Foot in. Oh, that's well spotted. Bissouma, that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Son Heung-min. And he cuts out the supply. Udogi. Simons. Bissouma. And it's Udogi. That is ended up in no man's land. And the first half is done. But I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, there's a probing ball. Caicedo. Played out towards the right wing. Dragushin. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Kane. Son Heung-min. Lobbed in behind. Oh, well played. Bissouma. Solanke. Jimenez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Jimenez has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Casemiro, and it's Son Heung-min. And it's Robertson. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Jimenez charging forward, the ball at his feet. Knocks it into space. He's on it, can he get away? Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, played right into his path. And the shot! It's there! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So is this the start of a comeback? Gray. Here's Bissouma. Can he get on the end of this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. João Palhinha. Dragushin. Now Romero. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Udogi. Bissouma. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Defending of the desperate variety. Bissouma. Just about up to 75 minutes. Caicedo looking to add to his goal. Gallagher. And here's Solanke. Bissouma with the slide tackle there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bissouma. Kane. Martinez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's clever. Vicario breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Gallagher. Kane. Out to the right. Now it's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Great chance! He scored! And with that, he takes home the match ball. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Davis. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Number 17, Mbappe. Number 25,
That has not gone well.
Caicedo.
Davis.
Field, number
Now Sarr.
11, Messi.
Davis.
Number 23. Number 8.
It's
Alexander
Valverde.
Arnold.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Federico Valverde. Substitution in progress.
Casemiro. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. Kolomuani. This looks
2
promising.
minutes has been indicated.
Robertson promptly onto that, and that is that. Alexander Arnold. And he's intervened well there. 2 minutes to be added on. Simons. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Do you think he's feeling the effects of that tackle?
Number 5, Lautaro Martinez. Coming on the field is number 10, Mikel Oyarzabal.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Casemiro. And that will be the final act. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked.
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And we all hope that this second meeting between these sides this season will turn out to be a good one. Gets a good foot in there. Robertson with the foul. Now it's Martinez. Over to the left. Oh, that's a key interception. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Hudson-Odoi, is a fine winger in an old-fashioned sense. He tends to stick to his wide positions, but he's shown himself to be a creative outlet, and he doesn't actually shirk from his defensive duties either. You can usually expect a mature, all-round game from him.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument. And he's had a hit! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Kane brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Out to the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Kane. Now it's Martinez. So it is still 0-0. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Now it's Kane. Mbappe. Now it's Kane. He's having a go! It's hit the upright. Not the most accurate pass. This looks promising. He's through, now is he in? Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi!
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And he's running through. Oh, important interception. Son Heung-min. Casemiro. That's Kane. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Caicedo. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Martinez. And this is Kane. It's Kane! And that has skimmed the post.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Caicedo gets a foot in here. Now it's Kane. Mbappe. Kane. He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nottingham have a free kick. Well, that's well seen too. No, that's been intercepted. And that's a good ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Gibbs White, great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Martinez. Oh, that's well spotted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Williams. Anderson. Time and again they are repelled. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Martinez! Martinez! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 45 minutes is number 5, Lautaro Martinez.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Gibbs White. Now it's Hudson-Odoi, and he has been fouled there. That is good alertness. And the half-time whistle goes. So your views on the first half?
Manchester United really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Manchester United sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the game has already resumed here. And no That is pretty much the end of that. Well timed, excellent interception. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Martinez. Martinez was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
It's Son Heung-min!
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And this is Kane. He has found the way. Kane! Oh, that was close. Caicedo has the third most assists in the league this year. Played out to the left flank. Kane under intense pressure.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Anderson. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Hudson-Odoi, closing in on goal. Martinez has found the net here, of course. Quality ball. Can he get it through? Oh, delightful ball. Face to face, can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 25, Caicedo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's picked it up out wide. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Son Heung-min. Oh, this looks sharp. Gibbs-White. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Foot in.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Threads one in. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's played it in low. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Anderson. Drive. Great chance! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
19, Igor Jesus. Coming on the field. Number 14,
can he get onto this?
Number 11,
well played, well sorted out.
Substitution.
So what can they make of this? Now it's Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. Now it's... goes for a shot! And he hits the net! Just cruising! They are cruising! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oyarzabal. Valverde. Shot, surely! It's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
For Manchester United, after 87 minutes, is number 22, Federico Valverde.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Just the goalkeeper. Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Anderson. Gibbs White. Robertson.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee's come over, it's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Lovely ball and a rip. Tries a shot! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. And that will be it. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So the overriding question in this part of Planet Football is will they or won't they? And there's a football game amongst it all, an apparent detail in the broad brush of expectation and bravado. The champions-elect already have one hand firmly on the trophy, A win here will guarantee them the ultimate photo opportunity. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So what must be going through the players' minds now? Seems as though they're all smiles.
Well, Peter, they've been the best team over the course of the season. That's why they're in this position in the first place. Now, as long as they stick to what they've done so far, I can't see any reason as to why they won't do it again today.
And now, lining up for
Manchester United have opted for a 3-5-2 here, Jim.
Well, the formation that was once the staple diet of the Italian game and still holds its place. To be honest, Peter, had I gone on to be a coach, this would have been my preferred setup. I think it can service many different approaches and it could add numbers quite quickly at either end of the pitch. With the right talent, this can be a thriving structure.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. This, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. So will today be the day? The crowd hugely expectant. Kane.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Looking to play him in. And the finish! He's delivered all right! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
The goal scorer after 6 minutes is number 18.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Casemiro, Robertson, and Caicedo. Passing nice and neat. And that's gone loose. And they can counter here. Now it's Kane. And it's Caicedo. Casemiro. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bowen, passes coming off in quick succession here. Kane, oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Todibo. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Kane! And he's found the net! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He gave it plenty and some. Crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Harry Kane!
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And it's Souček. Picked out brilliantly. That's good defending, very good defending. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's intervened well there. Wan-Bissaka. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Now it's Kane. Spread out to the left. Son Heung-min. Martinez. And here's Kane. And he thumps it clear. They get a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Souček. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Castellanos. Could move up a gear here. Jimenez. A probing pass. Souček makes the interception. West Ham looking to pass their way through. Somerville has it out wide and in space. Mbappe tries making a foray down the right. And this is Kane. Now it's Son Heung-min. And that's a good ball. Kane! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
West Ham are looking to break at pace. Now it's Bowen. Son Heung-min. And this is Kane. Martinez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Kane. And a chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And one more try! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. How very smart. He just got it right.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Number 20.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Martinez. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And this is Kane. It's a pretty loose pass. It's Kane! He has done it! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter...
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Manchester United are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Wan-Bissaka. Mavropanos. Now it's Martinez. And here's Kane. Kane! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
After 51 minutes,
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
So now the difference is 3. Mavropanos. Wan-Bissaka. And Mavropanos. Wan-Bissaka. And it's Souček. Todibo. Souček. Castellanos. Now Somerville. Akanji. And here's Kane. Good ball, good take.
Martinez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nacho kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he get on the end of this? And it's been played through. And the shot's on here. He's having a shot! They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Just eases him off the ball. Kane being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
And it's Bowen. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Threads one in. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Kane. Now it's Martinez. Distributed tidily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
West Ham do have a chance to counter here.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18, Son Heung-min.
Manchester
Number
United
26,
are, of course, in a position
Robertson.
to go to the bench should the need
Number
arise.
7, Casemiro.
Wan-Bissaka kept aware, and it is
Number
reclaimed
23,
easily.
Number 13, Eduardo Camavinga.
Tries to pass it through.
Number 22, Federico Valverde.
They're back on the ball again.
Substitution.
Now this could be a chance. Now it's Martinez. That's an excellent interception. Oh, shooting chance! No, not quite.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
There's going to be another
25,
change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Manchester United have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. That's been intercepted. Camavinga. Martinez. Somerville. Now it's Souček. Valverde. It's a sharp pass. Martinez, 2 assists to his credit already. And here's Fagioli. And that's been intercepted. Now it's Castellanos. It's a promising position. He's in a good position. Shot, surely! It's a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! more or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
After 85 minutes is...
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Substitution for Manchester United.
And it's made its way to him.
Number
Out to the left it goes.
Lautaro Martinez.
Turns back
Coming
here,
on the
probably the
field
best
is
option.
Number 10, Mikel Oyarzabal. Substitutions
Bowen.
taking place.
Todibo. Played out to the left flank. That has been cut short.
There will be
Looking
3
for the run.
minutes added time.
And he's picked it up out wide. Cross, there's the header! Sticks it away! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
West Ham give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Kane is onto it in a flash. And they have won it. This is the ultimate moment. The scenes before us illustrate just what it means to them. This is how it is to be the greatest team in England.
Well, Peter, first of all, it's only right for us to offer our congratulations. And what a privilege it has been to witness another title recital. The excitement, the expectation, the drama, it really is incomparable.
Well, it is, of course, moments like this that make it all worthwhile. Keep us coming back week in, week out. This is where we must finish for today, for this season, but we will be back when it all starts up again.
They came, they saw, and they were sent packing. Thank you everyone for your support today. You were more than just our 12th man.